Good morning, everybody. It's been a great morning so far. I've had pancakes, I've had sausage, I've had eggs here at Stanimals around the bend. You got to stop here. You definitely got to stop here. It's Thursday, February 19th, day 6 for me. So, I'm going to be slack packing from Unicoi Gap all the way to Dix Creek. Well, just got dropped off at Unicoi Gap. Let's see what time we got here. Sorry about that. 7:12. I would have liked to have been a little earlier than that, but had another hiker that was a little slow getting out, so we had to ride together. But I've got this 17 miler today with a lot of elevation gain. But I got a slack pack today, so that's good. It's not too heavy, so I should be able to make some good time. Stanimals is doing a good job. Stanimal came out with me this morning too, so they're doing a really good job. Good breakfast this morning. I had 6 pancakes. I had sausage. I had eggs. There were hash browns available. I was stuffed. So I got my carbs and I got my protein. I'm ready. I'll give you some more. This is a big climb up Rocky. It's about a mile from here to the top of Rocky, and it's all up pretty steep. And then you come down, and then there's Trey after that. And then the last one is Kelly Knob. I know all these from memory because they're memorable. They're doing road work, and this is where they stage at this parking lot. This is Unicoi Gap, and this is where we did Trail Magic last year in March. So my guys will be coming again this year from our church. All right, let me get after it. Okay, 1.5 miles down. This is that view spot on Rocky, over the top of Rocky. It's a great spot to take a picture, except today it's raining and cloudy. Trust me, that's a great view right out there somewhere. I've taken pictures here several times, but not today. So I'm making good time at that climb. I'm trying to keep from getting too hot. 1.47, and I did it in 40 minutes. So that's not bad for that climb. That climb in the last 3 years has not gotten any easier. I can tell you that. When you start out in the morning, that's a pretty serious climb. And of course, today's gonna be one of those days where it's not raining hard. It's just staying damp probably all day. I don't know if it's supposed to get out of here or not. But on some of these rocky places, you gotta really watch your step. My La Sportivas are doing good though. Really, they grip better than trail runners. They're heavier, but they definitely grip better than trail runners, in my opinion. And they're designed for this. This is what they're made for. They're just probably not ultimate thru hiker equipment, but they're good for me. All right, over Rocky, Trey will be the next big one. So keep on going. I've got my pit zips open. I got my raincoat unzipped in the front, but I am really getting wet, and I will be soaked, I guess, by the end of the day. Got sweaty coming climbing, so hopefully I'll dry out some now going down. I doubt it. Not with a raincoat on, it can't breathe. But we'll see. I'm trying to manage the moisture as best I can. It's a good thing I'm going right back to the hostel. I'm actually walking where you get off trail at Dix Creek Gap. It's just right down the road from the hostel. Total 17 today. And then I got to beat cold weather to Franklin, North Carolina is my plan, which is several big days to do that, and possible rain days as well. That next stretch is really nowhere to get off between Dix Creek and Rock Gap. Can't remember what the mileage is. 50, 40, 50, 60 miles. I can't remember. It's probably close to 40. All right, talk to you later. All right, about 4.5 in, and I'm going up Trey. Now I passed Trey Gap and the parking lot, and this is the biggest climb of the day. I think Kelly Knob is bad because it's in the afternoon after you've done these two. But it's steep, there's no doubt about it. It's no switchbacks. I remember it's just straight up. Going up Trey, you got several switchbacks. I'm feeling it today in my legs. I need a really good night's rest tonight for the next 2 nights on trail. I got a nice room, I'll show you. My room is king bed, and it's got a memory foam on top, which is really nice. I love memory foam. So, slept pretty good, I guess, last night. But I was awake a while, but it's nice to be indoors and get up in the morning early before daylight and get breakfast. And you don't have to pack up your tent wet and all that. Whew. I'm kind of rationing my drink till I get to the top. I may have to drink some more. All right, I made it over Trey, and it's the top of Trey and past there a little bit. This is the first little campsite. Past Trey, and you start going down. Good time this morning. Those pancakes make a difference. 5.3 miles. I'm moving 2.5, and I have climbed 2394. And the elevation here is 4,400. This is not many views today. I'll try to let you know how I'm doing, but not much to see. It's sucked in the clouds. It kind of stopped raining, I think, just me in the clouds, so it's humid. And I unzip on the up hills and zip back up on the downhills, trying to control the moisture. I'm headed down here to Trey Shelter now. I think I'll drink the rest of my Gatorade and fill up with water. I got a Gatorade pack in here. I'll redo my Gatorade. I drank half of my Gatorade. So that's actually Powerade. All right. This is a beautiful spot up here when it's clear. I've been here several times. Well, actually, I think I've only been here twice. No, I've been here 3 times. 3 times. This is the 4th. Anyway, I wish you could see it, but as you can see, I'm doing good to see the trail. I'm not sure I said it, but I've been hiking 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think I said I did 2.5. You could probably do that math, but my stopwatch says 2 hours and 19 minutes, I believe. Well, changed my mind. Decided not to go to the shelter. I forgot it was 2.2 off the trail. And I think there's a water source coming up where I can get some water. I'll just ease on down. Take a break there. And the water is possibly further away from the shelter. I don't think I've ever been to Trey shelter. I think every time I've boogied past here, never even been to the shelter here. Me and my buddies last year camped down here a little ways, had a good night down here. We were doing our mission trip. We didn't stay at the shelter. We wanted to get a little further on down the trail that day. Had coyotes howling right before daylight. They were close. They got cutting up. I hadn't heard any coyotes yet. Steel Trap Gap. Camped right over there in March last year with David and Mike. And now it's been downhill all the way from Trey to here, pretty much all down. Now we start some more climbs. I'll hit Kelly Knob here in a little while. I think Kelly's gonna whip me. More hogs. Hogs are a nuisance. Man, they will tear up some stuff. I twisted my ankle a minute ago because the hogs are rooted in the trail. I stepped on a rock that got rooted up and I didn't see it. So I blamed it on the hogs. I don't like hogs. They're just rooting everywhere. Look at all that. That tree will probably die because they rooted all the roots up out of it. And when I saw this log, I thought it was a hog down the trail. I'm about to come to a swag of the Blue Ridge. That's what this little area is up here. Saw a preacher just a little bit back. I've seen him now a bunch of times. We stayed the first night in shelter together. He came in late. He had started at the hike in and went all the way 19 miles his first day. It's actually probably his second day if he started at the hike in, because you have to hike in to the hike in. Preacher did 1,700 miles last year and didn't finish. And he's back doing it again this year. Pretty much dedicated in it. Swag of the Blue Ridge. Instead of a gap, it's a swag. 10.2 miles here, Sassafras Gap. And I'm gonna take a lunch break here. I had to get 10 before lunch. That's always a good measurement for me. Just knowing I'm getting that many in the morning. Let me see what time it is. I've got 3380 elevation. And I'm at 3,500 elevation. I've gained 3,380, and it's 1124. That's pretty good for 3,380, I think. It's good enough. The problem with what I'm doing right now is extra to get down here to this water. It's supposed to be 1/10, but something tells me far out doesn't tell the truth on these blue blaze distances. It's not going to be fun coming back up this hill though either. This is called John Spring. You have to come from way up there to get down here. It says it's 0.1 on far out. It's 0.5 up. It's not that far, but it's gonna feel like 0.5. And water just, you almost have to scoop the water. I found a little spot to get it to fill my bag. I'm getting my lunch and getting rehydrated. Thinking about my friends, Bill and Eric both. Praying for them today. Bill's, I think, working on getting in rehab. I hadn't gotten any information lately. I'll find out. And of course, Eric's headed to take care of his mother's arrangements. She lived in a different city than us. He'll be handling all that stuff. Need to be praying for them. Okay. Here starts the booger, Kelly Knob. Here we go. Let me look at. I'm gonna see what my Garmin tells me the total elevation gain is. All right, I'm 30. That's 702 total elevation gain. We'll see what I am when I get to top of Kelly Knob. 3702. Here we go. Okay, made the top of Kelly Knob. Now my total ascent is 4468. Trail Ambassador Fred was back there. Just met and had a good visit with him. I am, all the big climbs are over with today now. So that's good. Just work my way down now, several more miles to Dix Creek Gap. Whew, that's a tough climb. If you're coming behind me, you need to eat your Wheaties before you go up Kelly Knob. It just doesn't let up. There's no way to catch you, recover, unless you just stop. I forgot about Kelly Knob actually until I looked at the map yesterday. All right, here I go, down. Okay, here's a little bit, even though it's wintertime, this is a little bit of the green tunnel effect on the Appalachian Trail. I've been actually walking through this for several hundred yards. This is either rhododendron or either mountain laurel. I know one's a tree and one's a bush. There we go again, going into the tunnel. I'm all done with climbs today. I'm right at 5,000. I'll tell you when I'm done exactly how much ascent I had. It's all down to Dix Creek from here pretty much. Beautiful woods, big open timber. Okay, made Dix Creek. Pretty good time, 16.7 miles total today. And I got here in 7 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see what the elevation is. 5,111 ascent, 5,411 down. So, and my ride sitting here waiting on me. Can't ask for more than that. Pretty good. Preacher and I making a quick run in the Ingles store trying to have our meal for tomorrow on the trail. We're getting the right things for the trail. There it is. We're looking for cheese, shredded cheese. What you want? Had a great day today. I was able to get that 16.7 over those Three big peaks, totaled up being 5,100 total in ascent and about 5,400 in descent. So it was a big day to be this first week of hiking on the AT. I had a good afternoon. Got in about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Was able to chill out a little bit, get a shower, and wash my clothes again. That's always really nice here at the hostel. It's been a good stay at this hostel. I think if you're following behind me, you won't go wrong to go to around the bend. Also, I went tonight. Preacher and I went into town and ate supper. We ate at Sundance Grill. It was pretty good. That's a good place to eat, Sundance Grill. I had shrimp Alfredo, and it was good. And then we went, as you saw in the video, we went by the grocery store and picked up a few things. I got a sandwich to carry out in the morning, so I'll have a sandwich for lunch. All right. It's been a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.